Earth signs, hi. I wonder if you can hear me. Can you hear me now? Are things clear now? I hear you're making yourself too excited over nothing. That's what's coming into my mind for you. Try to push my mess aside, right? But I think that you're being heard more clearly now, or you're able to present yourself in the clearer way that you were talking about. I've plugged in this microphone. I hope that it helps you be able to hear me. I wonder if it's even turned on. Is that possible? Now we're making all these noises if it is turned on. Ch, ch, ch. Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, so that's the game we're playing here with you, Earth signs. Finally being heard, pushing your mess aside. Wait, 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 pushing your mess aside. Becoming clear again after all that time. You have the Ace of Swords. Good. So your words are swift, and I think your colleagues are finally hearing you. Yes, you are being supported by that strong fire energy that does reside in your heart, Earth signs. Okay. Stable and grounded. And as I say that, I'm seeing a man who finally is getting what he wants. But at what expense? He seems to not really know what's under that blue sheet, or he's hiding something. Trying to display trophies, but what's this mess under here that he has to push aside, be it old friends, dusty closet, old life, something that you're not very proud of. But to me, this is leaving the past behind, so that's the past. But going forward, there's that strength. Your friends are finally hearing you. They're able to speak more clearly. The Wheel of Fortune is on your side, right side up. So the clear voice, clairaudience I'm getting, clairsentient, able to see, hear things better. Even psychically, people are understanding you more. Took me a minute. I got zapped into this one. Foolish, who hath bewitched you? You, that ye should not obey the truth, before whose eyes Jesus Christ had been evidently set forth, crucified among you. So who seen the truth, but yet has been made to believe a lie? How does that happen? You know, when you're always knowing what the truth is and yet still occupying the lie space, the hide space, the not right space. This is only what I learned of you. Received ye the Spirit by the works of the law or by hearing of faith? So it's only what I learned of you. Received ye the Spirit by the works of the law or by the hearing of faith? So is the faith natural to you, or do you have to study the laws to understand how things work? You know, should come from inside, the feeling. Are you so foolish? Having begun in the spirit, are you now made perfect by the flesh? Do you realize that since you're coming from the soul world, you have to take the works of the flesh seriously and make them clean and pure to move back into the soul world? Right. Have you suffered so many things in vain, if it be yet in vain? So all this suffering because trying to be in the flesh, studying the flesh, rather than feeling the passions of the heart. He, therefore, that ministereth to you the Spirit, and worketh miracles among you, doeth he it by the words of law, or by the hearing of faith? Do you think that the people who are talking to you about spirit, do you think that they're doing it by the laws of man or by the faith in their heart? You have to figure who you're listening to. You know, who you're chiming in with. Are these people, some ministers will be more into the looks of it, more into what they can gain from it, or the popularity contest, and some will be more into giving you the true spiritual insight, natural and pure. So it's up to you. What do you believe? What will you feed, the flesh or the spirit? That's the story here. Yeah. I do not frustrate the grace of God. For if righteousness came by the law, then Christ is dead in vain. Because Christ moved from the spirit, from the soul. That's how he moved. It wasn't man's law. So, there you go, earth signs, finally being made clear of what we should be studying. Wow. I'm like, wowzers, wowsy, wowzers. Fuck. The tale of Peter Rabbit. Don't ask why. But you have the Ace of Pentacles. I think of the rabbit bopping the field mice on the head, and he gets in trouble. Duh, Peter Rabbit. Right. Scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. Well, that's not very nice, the Tooth Fairy said. I don't remember what else the hell she said, but she definitely said it wasn't very nice, and you better stop it. Or we're going to have to take care of you, Mr. Peter Rabbit. Stop bopping those field mice on the head, okay? Don't hurt nobody. Okay. Six of Cups, balance in relationships and love. So this clear communication is helping you. Clear, direct focus is helping you. You're speaking more sensitively. Sometimes simply is clearly. Not all is going in the way that you hoped or dreamed. You had to lay down some laws, rules that you've put up for yourself. You had to lay down some of the past armors that you were wearing. 616, when we say lay down the past armor. The Knight of Cups, so emotional yet young in the emotions, working a little guarded, but working his way out. Again, the Wheel of Fortune, so it is on your side. The universe wants to work with you. But you're leaving the past behind. You must. You must. Old people, old places, old things, old patterns, old pains, old ways of communicating, because you want to be heard now. So in the faith, not in the law and the rigid structure, but in the heart. Move. Five of Cups, yes, it's sad. You must let some things go. 3 things specifically, but you have 2 very special things holding you, behind you, ready to move with you. The pros cry for your loss, but also see your gain. So they wipe the tears and simply move on. 5 of Pentacles, again, leaving an old structure, building place behind. It seems sad, seeming like family is being left behind, but to get to the sun, the center sun, the self, again, we keep going back to that heat for you, earth signs. So don't quite worry about where you're going, because the Empress is there behind you. Get it, get it. All the magic in the universe is yours. Again, going back to the difference between man's law and God's law, how will you be seen? What will you be seeing there? Right, so the correction for yourself. God's law is very feminine, okay? Man's law is very masculine. Feminine and from the heart, God's law. Allah. Masculine and rigid human rule structure. We're trying to find the balance between the two, but we want to go about it smoothly. Cheers with my lemon water glass, right? Cleansing, revitalizing, and rejuvenating everything. Might burn a little bit, but finally, you're loud and clear. We hear you. Looking for the time. We support you. And we're proud of you. Namaste. Earth signs. Thanks for sticking with us. Sticking by. Okay? Good. Rubbing your hands, clearing the energy. Earth signs. Just like this. Get the dirt off, shake it off. So I guess you got to splash the water on yourself to be cleansed. Heal the ocean's water, come down the throat. Speak clearly, open the heart. Push off anything you don't need. Do it with me, shake it off. Okay? Earth signs, namaste. We're done with y'all.